Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So today in this particular video, I am going to discuss one very interesting question related to Snowflake. Okay, and the question is like this: I have an existing table and I dropped that table by mistake. Okay, and after dropping what I did, I created a new table with the same table name as of the old table which we dropped, but with different data. Okay. Now, in this situation, is there any way to get the old table data in Snowflake? Okay, I hope you got the context. You are having a table, you dropped that table due to some reason, then you created a new table basically with the same name as of the old table what you dropped, and now you ingested different data in that new table what you created. Okay, so we can think this whole event like a kind of create or replace query you executed. Okay, suppose you are having a table A, you executed create or replace table. So when you will be executing, if already a table is existing in the database, then one new a table will be created with earlier data will be dropped, right? And then you inserted some amount of data there which is a new data, and now suppose you want to restore the older data which was present before executing create or replace command. That is kind of context what it is asked. Okay, and this is a very interesting question. In practical life it might happen by mistake, we might do this kind of thing. Now in Snowflake, is there any solution to get back the older data or not? That is the question. Okay, and on this today I am going to discuss one very important concept, that is undrop command. Okay, so what the undrop command does, it basically restored the most recent version of a dropped object. Okay, the most recent version of a dropped object you can restore using undrop command. Dropped object in the sense that can be a single table, that can be a schema which contain multiple tables, or even that can be a complete database which might contain thousands of schema. Under each schema there can be thousands of tables. Okay, you can restore that drop database also using undrop command. So let's see this and let's feel this idea, then eventually we will solve that particular problem as well. Okay, so as you see currently here RAMU database is there in our this particular place, and here by default information schema is there which basically store the metadata, and there is public schema under which employee table is there. So all I will do, I will just click on preview data, so to view the data, and here we are able to see the data. Okay, so if I execute select start from ramu.public.employee, we are going to get basically same outcome, same result set, right? Obviously, right? Now what I will do, by mistake, suppose I will execute drop database if exist RAMU. So we are dropping the database. Okay, RAMU successfully dropped. If I refresh this particular place, now the database is not there. Okay, right? Now if I execute select start from ramu.public.employee, here we will be getting database RAMU does not exist, which is quite valid, right? Now what I told you, that using undrop command you can restore the most recent version of dropped object. Okay, so let's see how using undrop command we can restore the drop database. The command is very simple, undrop database RAMU. If you execute that, you will able to get back your RAMU database. Now if I refresh this particular place, here see RAMU database is there, information schema is restored, public schema, and the employee table is also restored. Okay, so now if I execute select start from ramu.public.employee, we are able to see our older data which is having employee related information, which is having first ID column 1 to 7, then here there is name column, okay, then the salary and the department ID, right? I hope up to this it is quite clear. Okay, now let me show you how you can restore back this schema. Okay, so I have already shown you how you can restore the database. Now suppose by mistake public schema I dropped. Okay, so if I execute drop schema ramu.public, here public schema successfully dropped. If I refresh this particular place, only currently information schema which basically contain the metadata that only present. Now if I execute select start from ramu.public.employee, obviously it will throw error with the statement that ramu.public schema does not exist, which is obvious, right? Now you can undrop this schema also, like this kind of command, undrop schema ramu.public. Okay, if I just execute that, here if I refresh this place, and here you will able to see public schema came as well as the employee table which is inside that schema. Okay, so if I execute select start from this table, we will be getting this particular one perfectly. Okay, so this way we have seen how using undrop command we can restore back the database or schema if by mistake we have dropped that. Okay, but it will be only restoring the latest version, obviously, right? Now let me show you by dropping table and restoring back also. So drop table ramu.public.employee. Okay, so you are dropping the table, right? And then here what we will do, we will basically try to restore back. Okay, so undrop. So before that, currently here you are seeing employee table, but if I refresh this, here you will not able to see, no tables are there. So all I will execute undrop table this particular command. Okay, right? So if I execute that, here it is undropped, and if I refresh this place, here in the public schema, you will able to see the employee table again. Okay, and here you can preview the data or whatever activity you want, you can do. Right? I hope up to this it is quite clear with respect to undrop comment. What is the concept? I hope it is clear. But this question is kind of bit tricky question. Here you have dropped the existing table, you ingested new data, and now you want to get back the older data. That is the context, right? Now there I am going. Okay. So first what I will do, I will try to create a fresh environment just to explain you the answer of that particular question. Okay. So create database if exist RAMU. Okay. So first what I will do, I will drop the database. So this is just a real drop. I don't want to undrop this. So just to show you that answer of that question. So first I will drop the database. Okay. So refresh. Currently RAMU database is not there. Now here we are creating the database. If I refresh this particular place, here see RAMU database is there. Information schema and public schema got created. In public schema, no table is there. Okay. So I will use the RAMU database. Okay. Now here what I will do, I will create an employee table. So just think a scenario, you are getting a fresh environment and you are creating a table under public schema. That's it. That's all we are doing. Okay. So if I refresh this, here you will see that employee table is there. Now we will try to ingest some dummy data in this particular table. Okay. So 7 rows got inserted. All these queries I'll be providing in the description box or in the comment section. No need to worry about the code. Okay. So if I execute select star, we will be able to see perfectly the data. Okay, so this is our initial situation. Now, what we are doing, by mistake, I am executing create or replace command on employee table. Okay, so when I am executing this kind of command, what is happening? Basically, the employee table, whatever data it contains, it will be dropped and new employee table will be created, right? So you see, now I am executing select star from employee, right? And then what I will do, I will execute this create or replace command. Okay. So if I execute create or replace command, and now I am executing select star from employee. Currently no data is there. Okay. Now I will insert some other data, new data in this table. Okay. So these are new employee information what we inserted, and you see 2 rows got inserted. And now if I do select star from employee, here we will able to see the new data. Okay. Perfect. I hope up to this. But suppose now I want to get back older data which was present in the employee table. Okay, that is basically this data 1 to 7. Currently we ingested 8, 9 as new record, but earlier actually 1 to 7 employee information was there, and then we execute create or replace command. Okay, and create or replace is nothing but kind of dropping the employee table which was already existing and creating a new employee table, right? Now we might think that okay, let's execute undrop command now, get back the older data. Okay, let's do that. So undrop table employee, let us try to do, because as we are executing create or replace command, so obviously internally drop of that older table happening and a new table is getting created. So our expectation might be using undrop command we can get back the older version or something, but if I execute that, it will be throwing an error. What it will say? Object employee already exists. Okay, because we executed create or replace command, a new employee table is created which contain these 2 rows. Okay, older data is gone. Now this undrop table command we cannot use, because when it will try to undrop, then it will try to create employee table only, and our employee table is already existing as a new version. Okay, so to get back the older data of the employee table, what we will do? First we will change the table name of the latest version. Okay, so currently the latest version of the employee table as the name as employee, right? So we will change this name first. So step 1 is alter table employee rename to employee 1. So as you can see, if I refresh this particular database, currently only employee table is there. So as a first step to get back the older data, what we will do? We will change the table name, and we change the table name, statement executed successfully. Okay, so here you see that under public schema only employee one table is there. Currently there is no employee table. If you execute, you will simply get error. But if you execute employee one, you will be getting the new data inserted in the employee table after dropping the older version. Okay. Now we can execute the undrop command. Okay. See the beauty. Undrop table employee if we execute, and then here if we execute select star from employee, we will get back the older data. Okay. So coming to your question, that I have an existing table. Okay, we already had one existing table employee. Then we dropped that table using create or replace command, and we created the new table with employee name, same name basically as of old, and we ingested some different data. Now I want to get back the older data. That time undrop command can help you, but undrop command will create the same table name object. Okay, so what you can do, when you created the new table, right? So you change the new table name to some other table name, and then you execute undrop command. That way you will be getting back the older data. Okay, that's what I tried to do here. First we executed alter command to change the existing new table name, and then we basically executed undrop command, right? I hope you are getting the feeling. This is a very important interview question as well. All the codes I'll be providing in the description box or in the comment section. Just try it out. You will be getting more better feeling. Okay. This is all for this video. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you.